Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's ultimate high school academic quiz show. Today's match features St. Catherine's School versus St. Anne's Belfield School. Let the battle begin.
Hello and welcome to Battle of the Brains, Central Virginia's only high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. The academic athletes joining us today are the Saints of St. Catherine's School, coached by Danielle Armstrong and Anthony Ambrogi. Richmond's St. Catherine's School is a private all-girls Episcopal college preparatory school beginning at age 3 through grade 12. Creating an inclusive environment, the school says every leadership opportunity, lesson plan, and activity is intentionally designed just for girls. Also with us today, the Saints of St. Anne's Belfield School, coached by Laura Robertson and David Gray. In Charlottesville, St. Anne's Belfield School is a co-educational day and boarding school serving students in preschool through grade 12. For more than 100 years, St. Anne's Belfield has offered a multi-dimensional education experience in a diverse school community. A big welcome to all the students and great to have them here with us today. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players will buzz in, but wait for me to call on them before answering. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, let's start our first toss-up round. What form of poetry contains 17 syllables and 3 lines? Catherine.
Haiku.
That is correct. Philip K. Dick's novel, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, was the basis for 2 related Hollywood science fiction movies featuring Harrison Ford. Name the movie that features replicants in a dystopian future.
Blade Runner.
That is correct, Blade Runner. Although the actual date may vary, Ash Wednesday is always how many days before Easter? Sebastian.
5.
That is incorrect. St. Catherine's? Catherine?
4.
It's actually 46 days before Easter. In what sport do you steal, catch flies, and hang out in left field? Catherine?
Baseball.
Correct, or softball. This term is used to designate religious writings included as books of the Bible by some groups but not by others. Name this term derived from ancient Greek and meaning of doubtful authorship. And that would be apocrypha or apocryphal. In Greek mythology, the Pillars of Hercules were set up astride what watery passageway? Cooper.
Strait of Gibraltar.
Correct. Name the Secretary of State under Woodrow Wilson who was also the prosecutor in the famous 1925 Scopes trial over the teaching of evolution. And that would be William Jennings Bryan. What is the only U.S. state without a bicameral legislature? Catherine.
Virginia.
That is incorrect. St. Anne's? Sebastian?
Iowa.
You were in the right area. It's Nebraska. What U.S. southern state's flag features an image of a female warrior with her foot? Cooper.
Virginia.
That is correct. Her foot resting on the chest of a man lying on the ground, representing virtue and tyranny. Remembering this ship was used as a propaganda tool prior to the United States entering World War I. Name that ship. Catherine.
Lusitania.
Lusitania is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. Add the fractions 2 over 5 and 1 over 3 and simplify. Molly.
3/5.
That is incorrect. St. Anne? Henry? 11/15 is correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here's a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. You must wait until the question is completed before answering and buzzing in.
The loggerhead is the most common type of which creature in Virginia Beach?
Catherine?
Turtle.
Turtle is correct. Also known as Yom Teruah, what is the term for the Jewish New Year? Sebastian?
Yom Kippur.
That is incorrect. St. Catherine's? Catherine?
Rosh Hashanah.
That is correct. A narrow bridge in New York City is named for him. Name the Italian explorer who was the first European to explore the east coast of North America. Catherine.
Columbus.
That is incorrect. St. Anne's? Cooper?
Magellan.
It was Giovanni di Verrazzano. The Verrazzano Narrows Bridge is there. Water behind a dam represents what type of energy? Catherine.
Potential.
Correct. Bactrians and dromedaries are what type of animal? Catherine. Correct. Camel. Tchaikovsky composed the ballet Swan Lake. Spell Tchaikovsky. Cooper.
Tchaikovsky.
That is correct. And that buzzer means the end of our first toss-up round. A good job by our teams so far. A lot more questions still to come. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow along with Battle of the Brains on social media. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from St. Catherine's School with 70 points. Our team from St. Anne's Belfield School with 50 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead. But first, we want to introduce you to our players today. Let's start by meeting our team from St. Catherine's. First up is Catherine Flippen, who is a senior. She plays the violin, makes costumes for the school's theater program, and plans to major in history and anthropology. Next up is Molly Maloney, who is a senior. She enjoys baking and also theater, plans to major in chemical engineering. Our team captain from St. Catherine's is Catherine Price, who is a senior, enjoys track, singing, and Latin, and plans to major in philosophy at Washington and Lee. And wrapping up our team is Ann Chappell, who is a senior, who enjoys cooking, ceramics, and spending time with friends and family, and plans to major in business. That is our team from St. Catherine's. Good to have the ladies here with us today. Now let's meet our team from St. Anne's Belfield. And the first player up is Henry Dozier, who is a sophomore. He's on the track team and plays viola in the school's orchestra. Our team captain is Cooper Stansel, who is a junior, who enjoys mountain biking and coding. Next up is Kate Chang, who is a sophomore who enjoys theater and English classes, says her favorite Shakespeare play is Much Ado About Nothing. Hopefully that's not our show today. And wrapping up our team from St. Anne's Belfield is Sebastian Laza, who is a sophomore who plays varsity tennis and is a musician, plays the piano. That's our team from St. Anne's Belfield in Charlottesville. Now, to our category round. Each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, here are today's choices from which you may choose. They are state capital sites, civil rights personalities and events, and begins with B. And we do note in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team. There's no deferring. They may confer with their teammates, though, to try to come up with the correct answer. And by the rules, the high score team gets first choice of category. That is our team from St. Catherine's. So Catherine, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what you would like to play.
We would like begins with B.
All right, identify all of the following that all begin with the letter B. The first is the town where Jesus was born.
Bethlehem.
Correct. European sea bordered by Scandinavian countries.
Baltic.
Correct. First president chronologically whose last name fits this category.
Pass.
Buchanan. 15th president. Flat teeth used to grind food.
Pass.
That would be bicuspids. Land speed records have been set at what salt flats in northwestern Utah?
Brigham.
That would be Bonneville. Roman name for the god of wine.
Bacchus.
Correct. DC superhero portrayed on television by Adam West.
Batman.
Correct. Famous plague in the 1350s.
Bubonic.
Correct. German composer of Ode to Joy.
Beethoven.
Correct. And finally, the only liquid non-metallic element.
Barium.
That would be bromide. All right, good job on those B questions. All right, St. Anne's Belfield, state capital sites or civil rights personalities and events, Cooper?
State capital sites.
All right, which U.S. state capital city would one visit to see each of the following? First is the Mormon Tabernacle.
Salt Lake City.
Correct. Coca-Cola's headquarters.
Atlanta.
Correct. The Aloha Tower.
Honolulu.
Correct. The Grand Ole Opry.
Pass.
Nashville. The U.S. Naval Academy.
Indianapolis.
That would be Annapolis. Sutter's Fort.
Baltimore.
Sacramento, California. Henry Hudson Planetarium.
Albany.
Correct. The Lyndon Baines Johnson Presidential Library.
Pass.
Austin, Texas. The Civil Rights Memorial designed by Maya Lin.
Birmingham.
Montgomery, Alabama. And finally, the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library.
Chicago.
That would be Springfield, Illinois. All right, good job by both of our teams on their category rounds. Up next, we've got another toss-up round when we continue with Battle of the Brains.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of battle gameplay? Find full episodes on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from St. Catherine's School with 100 points. Our team from St. Anne's Belfield School with 70 points. And now back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. Just a reminder for our teams, you will lose points if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer. The other team will then have the chance to answer. There's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. Here we go. Helena is the capital of which western U.S. state? Henry.
Montana.
Speak.
Montana.
That is correct, Montana. In the Star Wars universe, what is the term for a Jedi apprentice? Catherine.
Padawan.
Correct. Which Welsh poet wrote the line, "Do not go gentle into that good night"? Anne.
Seamus Haney.
That is incorrect. St. Anne's? That would be Dylan Thomas. Predating Homo sapiens, which hominid is believed to have discovered fire? Catherine.
Neanderthal.
That is incorrect. St. Anne's? Sebastian?
Homo erectus.
That is correct. Ralph, Jack, Piggy, and Roger are characters on a previously uninhabited tropical island. Cooper.
Lord of the Flies.
Correct. 1959 William Golding novel. What is the common two-word name for a frozen carbon dioxide? Cooper.
Dry ice.
Correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And again, wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
This artist is credited with creating the pop art rage with his paintings of Campbell's soup cans and sculptures of Brillo boxes. Name the artists of Marilyn and Elvis, both found at the VMFA.
Henry.
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol is correct. You should visit the VMFA, beautiful museum. Pencil and paper may be needed. What is the square root of 144? Catherine.
12.
Correct. The Peggy Eaton affair, a scandal involving conflict between cabinet members' wives, took place during the term of which U.S. president? Sebastian.
Reagan.
That is incorrect. St. Catherine's? Catherine.
Madison.
It was Andrew Jackson. This is the relationship of the sine and cosecant functions as well as the relationship between e to the x. Catherine.
Inverse.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for St. Anne's. And e to the minus x for any real number x. Every real number other than 0 has 1. Give this quantity equal to 1 divided by a number. Cooper.
Inverse.
That is incorrect. We were looking for multiplicative reciprocal. Stoned to death in Jerusalem, his demise was witnessed by Saul, later Paul of Tarsus, who was Christianity's first recorded martyr. Anne.
St. Peter.
That is incorrect. St. Anne's? Sebastian?
St. John.
It was St. Stephen. It is the only country in Europe that has a Muslim majority. Henry?
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for St. Catherine's. Name this country located on the Adriatic Sea whose capital is Tirana. Catherine?
Turkey.
It's Albania. This would appear in the ideal gas law if the amount of gas present were expressed in molecules, since it equals the gas constant divided by Avogadro's number. Name this constant whose value in joules per Kelvin is 1.38 times 10 to the negative 23rd. And that would be Boltzmann's constant. How many signs are there of the zodiac? Molly?
12.
Correct. A paradigm is a standard or typical example. Spell paradigm. Cooper?
P-A-R-A-D-I-G-M.
That is correct. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round to go, and we'll double the point value as we continue our play here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores now as we head into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from St. Catherine's School at 120 points, St. Anne's Belfield School with 130 points. Now for this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I've finished reading the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. In the animated American fantasy TV series, what Adventure Time character is also referred to as Mo Maestro Labtooth Giovanni Jr.? Sebastian?
Ryan?
That is incorrect. St. Catherine's? Catherine? His name is BMO. This 9-letter word literally means stolen. What is this word that describes the type of letter in the title of a short story by Edgar Allan Poe?
Purloined.
Catherine?
Oh, purloined.
Purloined is correct. Chance, full house, small and large straights, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, and the namesake 5 of a kind are the lower score categories in what Hasbro dice game that debuted? Anne?
Yahtzee.
Correct, debuted in 1956. What attachment to the car engine is used to charge the battery? Henry?
Spark cables?
That is incorrect. St. Catherine's? Catherine?
Conductor.
That would be the alternator. Each Canadian province and territory has its own capital city. What is the overall capital city of the country of Canada? Henry?
Ottawa.
Correct. Which film starring Margot Robbie was the biggest box office hit? Molly?
Barbie.
Correct, during the summer of 2023. Tasks are easier when you use the right tool. Made of plastic or metal, a colander is the go-to kitchen implement for draining this particular food. Anne?
Pasta.
Correct. If you were majoring in the study of human society primarily through the recovery and analysis of the material culture left behind, what degree would you be seeking? Molly?
Archaeology.
Correct. The Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta is now part of a National Historic Site dedicated to this man who founded the Southern Christian Leadership Conference in 1957. Molly?
Martin Luther King.
That is correct. What is the only chess piece that can jump over another piece? Sebastian?
Knight.
Correct. The Pure Food and Drug Act and the Meat Inspection Act were both legislated in 1906 within months of the publication. Anne?
The Jungle by Upton Sinclair.
Correct. Born in Virginia, he is the only U.S. president to have earned an academic Ph.D. Name this. Sebastian?
Andrew Jackson.
That is incorrect. Name this 20th century president. St. Catherine's? Molly?
Woodrow Wilson.
That is correct. In 1938, American chemist Roy Plunkett invented this slippery ethylene-based polymer that resists moisture and remains stable at extreme temperatures. Name this inert fluorine-rich compound. Cooper?
Teflon.
Correct. Its end products are 2 molecules each of ATP and pyruvate, and it occurs in the absence of oxygen. Molly?
Lactic acid fermentation.
That is incorrect. For St. Anne's, name this metabolic pathway in which ATP is produced by splitting glucose. Cooper?
Glycolysis.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. What Arabic number corresponds to the Roman numeral MMXX? Henry.
2020.
Correct. This man sacrificed his daughter to obtain good winds for his army's trip across the Ionian Sea. Catherine.
Agamemnon.
Correct. A plus B equals B plus A is what algebraic property? Molly.
The commutative property?
That is, the judge is asking you to be more specific.
The commutative property of addition?
That is correct. This British political party first emerged in the late 1600s as the party of the Anglican Church. Still around today, name this political party that it acquired its name from a term for Irish Catholic bandits. Henry.
Tories.
Tories is correct. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date with Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. And follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. As we continue round one in this current season of Battle of the Brains, join us next week as we welcome Jamestown High School versus Cosby High School.
And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which of our teams today will continue on in this season's competition. Ending the match with a final score of 230 points, our team from St.ANN'S Belfield School. Great job today by Sebastian, Kate, Cooper, and Henry. Good luck with the rest of your school year. Our winners today and going on in the Battle of the Brains competition this season, our team from St. Catherine's School, final score 300 points. Congratulations and good job today by Catherine, Molly, Catherine, and Ann. And we will see you in the next round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains. We'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529.